Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the Holy Happy Hour. And I just want to jump on here this Friday just to encourage you guys to continue to grow in your faith. We had a meeting this morning at my work, and we talked about this um, movie that just came out, Conclave. And it's an attack on the Catholic Church just to make the Catholic Church look bad, and a lot of it's actually even misinformation. And so, first of all, do not recommend watching it unless you're just really strong in your faith and feel the need to be able to defend it. But at the end of the day, I haven't seen it. I'm not gonna make any comments on the movie, but making a comment on the fact that we're in an era where Christians, where faith, specifically Catholic faith, is going to be attacked. And this is the time to get confident in what you believe and to be courageous enough to say something when the time calls for it. I think we will all be called to it at some point to make a profession of faith in front of someone, or to stand up for our beliefs in front of someone, and we need to be able to do that. Recently in our Bible study, we're going through First Corinthians, and I love that Paul writes towards the very beginning in the first chapter that he is coming not of wisdom and of knowledge, but just of faith in Jesus. And I love this thought that he's writing, or I believe he's talking about when he came to them, but he's writing to them, reminding them that when I came to, when I evangelized, when I established Jesus's church there in Corinth, I was not the most knowledgeable person, but I was faithful. I stood up for what I believed, and I knew that with continued prayer that God would provide what I needed to lead my people. And so I encourage you guys to just keep growing in your faith, asking God to give you the words, to use you as an instrument to speak through you, so that when moments come up, when things come up like society, like this movie Conclave comes out, that we're able to identify that it's wrong, then we're able to stand up for it when the time comes, if that time comes. And this could also be other things too. This could be running into someone that wants to talk about abortion. This could be running into someone that wants to talk about same-sex marriage. Whatever it is, being able to continue to grow in our faith, because the more you're prepared, the more you are in tune with Jesus in this relationship, the better those encounters are going to go. You don't have to be the most knowledgeable to stand up for something, but you do need to have the courage to stand up for something. And for me, I know not always being the most knowledgeable person, I used to always just flip it, like knowing that, like, the role of Mary, let's say, maybe sometimes it's hard to articulate, like that we don't worship Mary, but maybe it's hard to articulate. So when people say that Catholics are idolaters for worshiping Mary, it's a perfect time to um, ask questions for them, make them be the ones. They're the ones coming with the points, so they have the proof of burden, is what I've heard it called, to prove what they're saying to be true. And so I just asking them questions, like, elaborate on that. Why do you think Catholics worship Mary? And they'll start to elaborate more, and then that's where it becomes easier um, to defend that faith, defend it, because they'll say something that'll be like, "Whoa, that's not what we think. That's not what we believe." And then obviously, don't ever feel a need to answer it right then and there. It's like, always be willing to and comfortable to say, that is a great question. And instead of trying to articulate it because I don't know exactly how to articulate right now, I would love to look it up, and that way I can give you the best answer possible. But I want to give that to you guys this Friday as we are heading into the weekend. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Monday we'll have another episode of Thoughts with Josh, and coming up soon, next Thursday we got the last episode of a Journey Through Grace. I don't know why I've been struggling with that title, but Journey Through Grace, episode 3 with Father Vince Fernandez. Super excited to finish up that series, and then we got a couple more guests that are local here to Tulsa. That I'm super excited to introduce you guys to, and then we got the big names that I'm so grateful to have said yes. So we'll be able to speak with Michael Gormley soon from Every Knee Shall Bow, the podcast. You guys check out their YouTube channel as well, and we'll be able to talk with Dr. Carlo Broussard about some of these objections to the Catholic faith and great ways to be able to articulate them. And we'll also be talking to him about advice for how to best prepare ourselves for that. And then we are going to be meeting with Dr. Edward Shree and Curtis Martin to talk about Focus, which, if you guys don't know what Focus is, the Fellowship of Catholic University Students is such a great mission that is actually now going beyond the college ministry into the parishes and even into like hospitals and nursing homes and all sorts of stuff. And they're continuing to grow. So we'll be talking with them about where they see the future of Focus going. So we're super excited. But you guys have a great weekend. Again, dive into your faith, go to Mass this weekend, and we will see you guys on Monday for Thoughts with Josh.